What's happening, gang? What's happening, gang? What is happening, gang? This is your boy FTW Rock, and we got my man Boss Man with me tonight. Special guest. You know the very specialist of all. How you doing, boss?
Yeah, I'm just feeling like a champion.
Oh, now I forgot we champ. I forgot Boss Man champion. Oh,
No. You said it right. You said it right.
We okay, all right. Diamond Land, we champions again. Maybe sometime during the show you'll flash title.
Just one time.
Yeah, what time you get out?
Yeah, yeah, just one time. Yeah, you know.
El Champion.
Yeah.
We had to let y'all know. We won this off of Warhawk, you guys. At Majestic this past weekend in Oklahoma. Yeah, we champions again, baby. It's Diamond Land. We are the show. Y'all already know when it comes what it is when it comes to these title matches. We don't lose too many on. Now, granted, I did lose my title battle royale this weekend, but we ain't no thing to it. Boss Man got his, and you know that does go for all of Diamond Land. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, Tribal Nation. If y'all want to put that other title up, with Shama, with Shiva, with Shogo, whatever your name is, if you want to put that other title up, anytime, just let me know. I know JR probably gonna watch this and say something eventually. If you do, just let your boy know. I'm coming for that title whenever he ready to let that thing go. Or he ain't got to be ready to let it go. I'm just gonna take it. All he gotta do is accept the challenge. Now, with that being said, we're going to get back to the show. This is the Monday Night Raw review, y'all. We appreciate all y'all for coming and watching the show with us. Let's get into this review. Tonight's show was pretty action-packed. It was from beginning to the end. It had a good amount of action. I didn't really see any like boring parts of the show, Boss Man. I was very, very entertained. We're going to start off with the first beginning. We were introducing everybody. Everybody walking into the arena. We saw Jay. We saw LWO, who had Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. Then we also saw...
We're not going to talk about Samantha Irvin. We're not going to talk about Samantha Irvin. We're not going to talk about Samantha Irvin. We're not going to talk about Samantha Irvin.
Oh, yeah. You gotta let me talk.
You take too long.
Well, that ain't the first thing that happened, Boss Man. But okay.
We need to talk about her right now. She happened before.
Okay, cool. So breaking news for everyone who does not know. Samantha Irvin parted ways with WWE earlier today. Now, I think it was a surprise to everyone else, but WWE and Samantha Irvin, in my opinion, I think they've been knowing about this. And I'm pretty sure they already were in talks to when her last show was going to be. So tonight, I pretty much knew this was going to happen because the last 2 months, we saw Lillian Garcia 2 or 3 times on Raw. And we hadn't seen her literally in 5 years. Before the pandemic, we hadn't seen her. So with them making her appear a few times, I thought something fishy was up. But I thought if Samantha was gonna leave, it was gonna be a formal warning, hey, you guys, I got one last show, I got 2 last shows, then I'm off, you know what I mean, and things like that. But they dropped the bomb on us. They just pretty much said, hey, I'm out earlier today. Boss Man, how you feel about this?
Samantha did us down bad. It's just that simple. But we gonna miss you, girl, and go do your thing, man.
Yes, sir, Samantha. Like Boss Man said, we will miss you.
No. Hold on, now. We got somebody in the building. Yes, JR himself.
Oh,
don't worry, JR.
Jay Reezy.
JR, how you feel about that?
Hey, that's crazy work, boss. I would.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
So JR.
Well, this was in the nation, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh,
now it's in the land. It's in the land now. That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work. Well, JR, I tell you this, y'all held it good for us. You kept it warm, so we appreciate that. But hey, we got it now. We're gonna take care of it. But like I said, tell your boy, with Sheba, with Shumba, with Shaba, whatever his name is. If you want to let that other title go anytime, if you know what I mean, if you want to take this challenge, let him know I'm challenging him. Whenever, whatever time, whatever event, it don't matter. We want all the gold. Just let your boy know.
All of it.
So what's up, Buff? What you say?
All of it.
All of it. So whenever you're ready, but big dog, tell your people we are for it. You know what I mean? So.
Hold
like
on,
I
JR.
said,
You just came back. Hold on, JR. You just came back. I think it's you again. Hold on now. I got something to show you. I got something really important to show you, JR.
Oh, dang. I didn't know we had that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hands.
I didn't know we had that. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, who would be for that?
Oh, just Warhawk.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. We be Warhawk. We be Warhawk, and we had Boss Man's son with us. That's crazy. That's crazy work. But hey,
another easy night.
Another great night for the land. Well, like I said, Warhawk, you're gonna be all right, man. I ain't saying you're terrible. You're just not Boss Man. But it's cool. A lot of people ain't Boss Man, bro. So, you can go ahead and accept that. You feel what I'm saying? But like we were saying, let's get back to the show, man. Samantha Irvin, you will be missed. You are the greatest of all time for our ring announcing. Lillian Garcia is a good second, but she was not Samantha Irvin. All due respect to Lillian. But yeah, that's what we got. Tonight we had Lillian Garcia. Now I think it's permanent, but I'm not 100% sure. They could be trying different stuff out, but I think she's the permanent one. Like I said, they were showing her on TV a few times. So, hey, it's not bad substitute. We just gonna miss her. Rumor has it. Trust me, I have not confirmed this at all. I don't know it yet. But rumor has it that she may end up in AEW. We're not 100% sure. So do not quote me on that, guys. I just don't know. But Ricochet is over there. And that would be a stick it to WWE if they got Samantha Irving. Because AEW, don't get me wrong.
They did try to make a quote and say she wasn't coming. So I don't know. I wouldn't trust Ricochet, but I don't know.
Right. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's kind of iffy, you know what I mean? Cause Ricochet for a long time said he would never leave in WWE. Now look where he at, you know what I mean? So, yeah, what it is. But shout out to her. We're gonna miss her, man. We're gonna miss her. Let's get in with this show, man. We 10 minutes in. And all we did was talk trash to JR, who deserved it. You know what I mean? So. The first thing we had, man, like I said, we had everybody coming in. We had LWO coming in. We had Dominic Mysterio and everything. Everybody came in, right? And as Bronson Reed was coming in, he got attacked by Seth Rollins. Now, so those y'all don't know, about 2 months ago, Seth Rollins was taken out of action for about a month from Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed got that man 6 tsunamis, 6 of them, back to back to back to back. Took that man out. He hurt that man so bad, Seth Rollins came back and they were all black since. Tonight he had on all black until when he first attacked Bronson Reed, he did have a blue jacket on, but when he took it off going to the ring, he had all black on. He's had on all black ever since he got back. This is a more serious Seth Rollins. He's more pissed off. The visionary thing, I think we're still gonna get him, but we're gonna get a kind of like toned down colored version. Like he's gonna be clean. Like when he had on all black, like 2 weeks ago, when he first came back, he had on like $1,000 Gucci shoes he had with him. So he's still gonna be clean. It's just gonna not be as outlandish, and I kind of like it. You know what I mean? Kind of, it Kiss. The saying, keep it simple, stupid. I don't like all that stuff he be having on, just being honest. But yeah, Seth Rollins attacked Bronson Reed. They got it in backstage. They ended up taking it to the ring. They ended up fighting again. Bronson Reed tried to put Seth Rollins through the announce table. Seth Rollins moved at the nick of time, and Bronson Reed went straight through the announce table with that splash. So that's how we started off Raw, y'all. We had security breaking it up after that. It was a pretty intense little exchange. And for y'all, I'm gonna just get out the way now. They fought 3 times tonight. They literally every time you turned around, Bronson himself was fighting in the background or interrupting somebody's interview fighting. So it was pretty intense. What do you think about this rivalry? You think this is a good rivalry for them, boss, or they wasting Self's time or Bronson's time?
You know, usually I say yeah, but here's why I say no. Check me out. Because we giving Seth Rollins, and I think you said something important about this all black with Seth. And I'm gonna take it a step further. I think Seth is actually gonna be the heel in this CM Punk rivalry. Because remember we said something about CM Punk not going to Saudi, so we know that feud is gonna pick up after Saudi Arabia. I honestly think Seth Rollins will be the heel in the CM Punk feud, and I think that's why we're getting our last face Seth Rollins run, and we're gonna get it at Crown Jewel. That's why we got this match, and I'm cool with it just because it builds up Bronson Reed even more. Sometimes, and we talked about this, bro, just on the indie scene. Sometimes it's just the names you're compared with, and to have a segment with Seth Rollins and to carry this on tells you what they think of Bronson Reed. I'm sorry, I think Bronson Reed is our next ICC champion.
I personally think he should
Triple H
be, but
I don't think Triple H puts you through this much work not to let it pay off. Because I've always noticed that with Triple H, if you're on TV a lot and you're working, no matter if it's in this, that, or the third, and I think it's different with Chad Gable, because Chad Gable had something completely different with him, like that they were working him heel. We're not working Bronson face. So with Bronson, it's like we're gonna keep Bronson heel. I mean, I hope he's the next IC champion. That's just my opinion. But I do think Seth is getting ready for a heel run. I do say that personally.
I feel you on that, boss. Like you said, you hit the nail on the head. More than likely, when he go against pretty much anybody that Punk goes against for like the next year, they're gonna be the heel. You know, they gotta be, because CM Punk is way too over and way too loved right now. So anybody goes against CM Punk until after WrestleMania, you're gonna more likely be the heel. So but yeah, that's a good point to bring out as far as him going to be the heel. That's why he's wearing the all black. Like I said, I like it a lot. It kind of, in my opinion, it fits Seth Rollins more. Seth Rollins has always been the workhorse, the guy who's more has more ability and more I say, just a tad bit more charisma out of anybody he's worked with. And he's put in the work. Seth Rollins absolutely put in the work, and I'm glad that I was extremely happy when WWE rewarded him with that World Heavyweight title. You know, with it coming back. So this is pretty dope. We're gonna keep seeing how this goes. Bronson Reed, I hope he does do everything he can. Daryl, what's up, Daryl? This is Zay Diamond, bro. Daryl said, "What's up, man? That's one of our sponsors, you guys. What's happening, big dog?" But yeah, we're gonna see what happens.
And with that being said, man, I think while we got DA on the show, let's go ahead and play our two sponsors, man. We got our first sponsor within our guy DA from Passport Republic, and then we got another sponsor in Forever 21 Entertainment. We'll be playing their ads right now. So we'll take like a quick minute and 30 seconds, commercial ad and play this advertisement, man. We'll be right back.
Down M13 through Genesee, I-75 is the home for me. Welcome to Saginaw, Saginaw, Saginaw. Down M13 through Genesee.
Yes, yes, yes. And then we now playing the Forever 21 sponsor. That was our boy DA. Shout out to Daryl Lawson, Passport Republic, are also sponsors of the LTW podcast. Now our next sponsor will be with Forever 21
Keep your
Entertainment.
focus, stack the millions. Rim boys, chucking flies, throw it up, hold it down. Booking 1.75, traffic and going south. Bars been the yak town, credit max, it's on now. Mac the jacket 313, T-Pile 8 town. Cleveland, chiefin' with Kilo and La. Blowing green, Grinch in the bluegrass with folk eye. Me and Thug burning, flip burning, skirt no 22s, bro, Burt and Love Almighty. What's up, nigga? Tuned in, turned up, on go. Everything gon' go, nigga. Tuned in, turned up, on go.
All right, and there go our another sponsor. Thank you, then, for Forever 21 Entertainment. And Robert, we can go on back to you with the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, boss, man. If y'all want to be a sponsor, go ahead and hit us up, man. We'll get your little video package ready. Y'all said talk to us, negotiate how y'all want to do it, and we'll get it popping for y'all. Now, with that being said, we're gonna get on to the next segment in the show. Next segment, we had Damage Control, who is EO Sky and Kyrie Sane at the moment, because everybody else is pretty much hurt. We had them get an interview backstage about their interference from Last Legend and what's the girl name? Jackson. What's her first name, boss man?
Jakar?
Yeah, there we go. Jakar Jackson and Last Legend interfered in EO Sky and Kyrie Sane's match last week against the tag champions, pretty much costing them the tag title match. So tomorrow we have a match between them for like a grudge match on NXT. I will be tuning in for that. So this week they were interviewed about it, and right in the middle of the interview, Liv Morgan interrupted with Raquel Rodriguez, of course, who hasn't said a line since she got back, which is kind of funny. But as y'all know, as most people know, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez were tag champions beforehand. When they were tag champions, Liv Morgan got hurt, I think, twice, if I'm not mistaken. And then, so Raquel has to relinquish the title. And then she ended up getting hurt when Liv came back originally. Well, she got sick. She had a skin disease. We are glad that she was healed up. Go on mute, boss. Oh, okay. Cool. But yeah. When that happened, they weren't tag champions anymore because they had to relinquish the title. Now they are back, and Raquel Rodriguez is like a bodyguard for Liv right now. So she interrupted this whole interview, just got to talking about what she's gonna do to Rhea and being a crown and Nia Jax and trying to be the first ever crown jewel champion for women's. So
Can I ask your opinion?
It's trash.
Okay, I'm okay. Never mind. You already know where I'm at, brother. That's why I didn't say nothing the entire time. You already know where I'm at with it.
The crown jewel title, right?
The crown jewel title, trash. This whole Raquel being Liv's bodyguard, trash.
Trash.
Like, come on, fam. I'm like you.
The Judgment Day.
They met their energy, respectful.
I'm gonna tell you this. Anything with Liv Morgan has been trash since she got back. Well, I tell you what. At first, it was good with Rhea. That whole drama they had at first was good. Even with her winning the title from Becky, at first, it was good. After this first match with Rhea, everything else has been absolutely trash, and they're just dragging on stuff. They're dragging on. She's dimming the light of Dominic and Rhea. I hope they get both of them away from her and get her out of Judgment Day. Think about Judgment Day now. They ran the show, and they were interesting with Rhea and Damian there. They took them out, and all they did was insert Liv, and she's boring. And she's a great wrestler. I think she's an amazing person. I don't think she's ugly. I'm just not feeling Liv Morgan character no more. It's like you said, boss. We're on the same page with it. I call her Mid Morgan or Yeah, Mid Morgan, Born Morgan. I call that too.
I
Mid
told you
Morgan.
the thing they did wrong with this storyline, and I've seen it play out so many times. And this is like I said, this is the ruthless aggression era storyline, so people don't really know. This is Christian and Chris Jericho with Trish Stratus all over again. And when she, you know, at WrestleMania, she turns her back on Chris
Oh, Chris
Jericho,
Jericho
and
with
like,
Christian,
you know, yeah. So it's just like
but
I've
she ain't
seen this
Trish.
before. Yeah, and I really seen this before, and it's like, and I think that's why it's not hitting me the same, like you said, because she's not Trish, and they're trying to make her like, oh, she's this hot blonde with blue eyes, and that's what makes it even more, because people that knows their storyline, like, bro, that's exactly what they're doing, and it's like, it's not hidden. Just because you threw Dominic in the mix and it's the opposite way, it's still not hidden. And I think that's because Liv Morgan's character has been more based off her looks lately instead of just her. And that's where they went wrong with her. She was already, in my opinion, barely hanging on with the whole watch me gimmick. Now they just gotta just say, hey, go out there and watch me because I'm sexy. I mean, I don't know.
Right. And she's not really that good on the mic. In my opinion, Zelina Vega is better than her on the mic, and she hardly gets any screen time. It's just it's just not hitting. She's dragging down Judgment Day. She's dragging down Rhea. She's dragging down Dominic. You're dragging down three different storylines that were hot before you, all in the same. They're all connected to you, and now all three of them are not as interesting. They gotta get them away from them. I don't want, in my opinion, I personally think Dominic's gonna be that, like we said about the IC title. Eventually, I think Dominic's gonna be the next IC title outside of Bron and Jay. I think it's gonna be Dominic.
Yeah.
But
okay, I wouldn't be mad at that.
They're gonna change their mind if he keeps on hanging with Liv, because the momentum and the upsetness of it wouldn't be as high. You know what I mean? We're here with Rhea. It's like, oh my God, this guy's a slime bag, but at least Rhea keep him in check. Now it's like Dominic's supposed to be the dominant one, and that's just not him. You know what I mean? I mean, he could be a little dominant.
You made a comment earlier where you say it's starting to dim his light. That's just all it's doing, bro.
Thank you. He's not the same. He don't hit the same, and it's not his work. He's doing everything right. He's doing everything great. It's Liv. Get him away from him. He need to betray her, and I don't care if he betray her and go with Raquel. He just get off of Liv. You know what I'm saying? Just get her off. So
I'm not understanding what Raquel. How are you my tag team partner? We went 2 tag team championships together. Now I come back as your bodyguard. No.
It makes no sense. She's the only one who can actually probably go toe to toe with Rhea. So, in my opinion, respectfully, she should just came back just as a regular person and just maybe eventually work up a storyline with her and Rhea going for like number one contendership for Liv Morgan's title. That would have been better.
Just say Rhea's in her way, and Rhea, she wants the title.
Exactly, Rhea's in the way. And she would have automatically been a heel immediately going against Rhea. But, it is what it is. We're going to let them cook. WWE has surprised us before. It made storylines interesting when we weren't interested. Hell, when this first started, I wasn't interested. And then I got interested. Now I'm just uninterested again. So we hope it picks up, man. We hope it does. But like I said, Damage Control got interrupted by these two. And now they got into a little, back and forth talk. So now later on tonight, we're going to get Damage Control versus Morgan and Raquel. And the thing I didn't like about this interview, they had Liv Morgan standing up on the steel. I noticed that. They didn't show her feet. But Liv Morgan is not that much taller than Kairi Sane and Io Sky at all. What's up, Wolf? What's up, Wolf, man?
Yes, Wolf Diamond Land family. You know what it is. What up, family?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, shout out to my brother, too. He commented saying, what's up, Diamond Land? What's up, bro? Appreciate you watching.
Sir. You know we don't forget to land it all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I said, if you recognize it, if y'all go back, Liv Morgan is the same height as Io Sky. She may be an inch taller. They made her look like she was like 5 inches taller than her, and she's not at all. Now, Raquel wasn't standing on nothing. She's naturally just tall. But, Liv not that tall at all. So, I don't get why they did that. She's not She's not like a stouty person to make look dominant. She can literally just be the same height as EO. EO's been the WWE Women's Champion before, so that wouldn't have, you know what I mean? I don't think it would have did anything. Yeet, yes sir. But yeah, we're gonna get this match later on, and we're gonna see what happens with it. Like I said, we're gonna let them cook with it and see what they do with Liv Morgan. But something's got to change about her. She's not good at all. Yeah. So, but the next thing we had on the card, we had New Day Rocks versus AOP of the Final Testament. Now, for those who hasn't been hit with the story lately, AOP, who is Karrion Kross, the leader of Final Testament, has been trying to get Xavier Woods to turn. He's also been trying to get Miz to turn. So he actually did kind of get Miz to turn, but he's slowly working on Xavier Woods. I think he's gonna turn because everything Karrion Kross says, if everything comes true, that's pretty much his character. So with that being said, New Day went against AOP, right? It was a pretty back and forth match. I think AOP probably should have been more dominant in my opinion because they're really, really big guys. So it should have been a lot more power moves and a lot more moves that they couldn't, kick out of or whatnot. Now, New Day got the victory, and it was off a roll up, and that's why I'm like, AOP is strong when they get in the roll up. They did get help from R-Truth though. R-Truth came out and attacked Final Testament. So when that happened, New Day got out the ring. They were celebrating. R-Truth stayed in the ring a little bit too long, and then he started to get jumped by AOP in the Final Testament. So Kofi Kingston's trying to go down there and help. And Xavier Woods telling him, no, we got the victory. We need to go ahead and get out of here. So this is all part of his heel turn. So I expected this. While this is going on, though, we got a sighting from the YS6. YS6 popped up and saved R-Truth. They pretty much cleared the house and cleared the ring. So this is going to be the next feud. The Final Testament versus YS6. Now, this is my opinion. What we came across his character and how Scarlett used to be. She used to be a witch. And the creepiness of the manager when he first came. This could have been an all-time type of feud. Like this could have been like a very spooky, creepy, especially with being around the Halloween time. I like when they did this. This could have like literally blew the roof off if they would have did it right. But I think it's gonna be a mid type of feud. Of course, Y6 is more likely gonna go over, but the way they've done Final Testament, they're just not exciting enough right now because they lose every single time. But like I said, it's gonna be Y6 versus Final Testament. I'm pretty sure Miz is gonna be on the side of Final Testament. R-Truth is gonna be on the side of Y6. What do you think about this, boss man? You like to be pairing up in this faction feud that's about to go down?
I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it. Man, look, we gonna get Karrion Kross on TV. I'm cool with that, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, people don't know Karrion Kross is a real badass in real life. That man went on social media today and broke 3 bats at the same time with the little cross leg arm move they did. So imagine if you got a real person in that move. He'd probably break their neck all the way down the spine. So 3 bats. When I say bats, I mean the bats that they use to swing at the Major League games. He broke 3 of them. So shout out to Karrion Kross. I like seeing Karrion Kross on TV. He's a great character. He does his thing. Like I say, he's a real badass in real life. I'm not sure about R-Truth being paired with the Y6 because now they're gonna get some comedy in there, and the Y6 are not really, in my opinion, should be viewed as anything comedic. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. It's gonna actually boost them up pretty much as far as popularity. I just think their direction is gonna change. I'm not sure how Reed can feel about that. So yes sir, yes sir. Loser Day is the king, man.
Appreciate you, Wolf.
Yes sir.
That's my boy right there.
But I'm gonna tell you this. and it's an unpopular opinion, and a lot of people are gonna disagree with me when I say this. They are fumbling the wide six. They haven't been on the like Truth with Judgment Day. No, it's not like Truth with Judgment Day, Wolf. Not my opinion. I think Truth with Judgment Day really helped them, and they didn't really have they had a boss type of beat you down persona, but they did not have a scary persona. You feel what I'm saying? Getting paired with R2 raised them up, and then when they bullied him, it kind of raised them up more. You feel what I'm saying? This is why six. I don't know what they can do, cause they so can attack them. You see what I'm saying? Backstage brawl, no yeet.
What up, backstage?
Yes, sir. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Appreciate y'all for watching. Yeah, Wolf. It's kind of like I don't know what they can.
More gold to the lane. Just want to let you know.
Yes, sir. We absolutely did. I'm just not sure the direction. I'm gonna let them cook and see what happens. I just really hope they don't drop the ball. They're dropping the ball though with the wide six, in my opinion. No PLEs, no sniffing. They haven't sniffed a title run as far as going for the tag title. There's a tag team title tournament that they're not even in right now. There's not that many tag teams on there. Yes, sir. Yeah. So, boss man, do you feel like they're dropping the ball with wide six, or do you feel like we just need to let them cook, or they're doing just fine?
They dropped the ball. They dropped the ball, and I don't know what we're doing at this point. I mean, only reason I'm cool with the whole different carrying the final is because we get to see Karrion Kross more. That's it. That's literally the only reason I'm cool with this feud. Other than that, what have they done with the wide six respectively? Nothing at all.
All they did, they had a feud with American Made. They won the feud with American Made. American Made was on TV that week, like nothing happened.
The thing is, I think what they're doing wrong, they're trying to make them too much of a face instead of making them monsters. What I mean by making them monsters is, it didn't matter who Bray Wyatt attacked. When he was the Fiend, it didn't matter who the Fiend attacked. It could be a face, it could be a heel, it didn't matter. If you were in the Fiend way and he wanted you, he was coming after you. It's just that simple. He was a monster. It wasn't a heel, it wasn't a face thing. He was a legitimate monster. And that's the problem with doing wide six.
You know also what they were doing, even when he was a cult leader, they went over after anybody, and they was in championship pictures. You know what I mean? They were going for titles. They were going to be the top people. You know what I mean? Fiend was absolutely the top. If they're gonna play it like how Bray Wyatt would do it, Bray Wyatt would be going for championships. He probably had that feud with Bobby Lashley. I promise you, right after WrestleMania, he would have been going for championships. You feel what I'm saying? So, like we said, bro, we agree. They're dropping the ball, and I hope they pick it up. Triple H, I'm sorry. Y'all got to pick it up with the wide six. This is not what anybody envisioned. We get so excited when they come on the screen just to see them do diddly squat. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. There go my boy right there, man. CNH Park. Hey, check them out, man. My boy does vlogs. Check out the May Storm vlogs. They out there killing the game. My boy also slick a part of Diamond Land, man. You know what I'm saying? He got some land in him too, man. That's my boy, man. But y'all definitely go check out their podcast on all platforms, man. Our guys out there doing big things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for viewing, man. We support y'all just like y'all support us, baby. Yes, sir. We appreciate you saying we killing it. We do what we can, man. Like we said, y'all got an awesome podcast too, brother. So shout out to you. But yeah, they dropped the ball. Hopefully they pick it up, man. We're gonna see what they do. And I really want them to go for titles. Like Bo Dallas should be going for titles as Uncle Howdy or whatnot. So yeah. We're gonna see what they do, man. We're gonna see what they do. Next thing we had Adam Pearce talking backstage about everything that's going on tonight. And like I mentioned earlier, he was interrupted by the fighting of Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins. We kind of already hit that, so we didn't really got to talk about that again. But just know that it's getting very, very interesting. The thing we had after that, they did a little review of what happened this past Friday on SmackDown. Now, we do apologize, me, Boss Man, and Bird. We promised we weren't gonna miss any more shows, but we could not make this show because we were in Oklahoma, as y'all saw. We just won another championship, and we also went against a big boy in Oklahoma. We had Oklahoma City, and also we had slight car trouble. So our weekend was filled pretty much. We had a very, very busy weekend, and we tried to make the show. We just were not able to. We didn't get back here. I didn't get back home till like Saturday night around like 1 or 2 in the morning. Then you had to go another hour after that. It was a very, very jam-packed weekend, y'all. So we do apologize. But on Friday, they had Jey Uso come out and try to talk some sense into Solo, saying he don't want nothing else but the family to be back reunited, and he don't approve of the fact that he went and got Tonga Luau and Tama Tonga, and then he really don't agree with the fact that he went and got Jacob. So apparently they're trying to run an ass. There's some underlying heat with Jacob and Jay. He's like, why you even go get Jacob? And he's like, if he keep looking at him, I'm gonna smack him. So I'm pretty sure eventually we're gonna get Jacob versus Jay match, and that's gonna be pretty exciting. But for now, we got Solo with this Bloodline 2.0, and they were telling him that Roman needs to acknowledge him. Roman saw Jay backstage. After Jay actually smiled at Jimmy, so it looked like he may be slightly forgiving Jimmy.
Yes,
sir. Absolutely was, brother. But so it looked like Jay was slightly forgiving Jimmy, but he got to talking to Roman. Roman saying that he was proud of him or whatnot, and Jay was pretty much like, no yeet. Remember? That's what you said, no yeet. Stand on that, pretty much, and walked off pretty much. So now Roman's like, man, forget it. I tried or whatnot. So we're gonna see what happens with that. Jay gets back tonight. He's talking about his title defense against Bron. It's going to be pretty exciting. Bron Breakker had a rematch for the Intercontinental title tonight. So we're going to see what happens with that. All right. Next thing we had, Damage Control versus Liv and Raquel, the match we've been waiting on. Now, at ringside, we had Miss Jackson and we had Miss Legend. So they are pretty much causing ruckus right now. They're really pushing Jackson and Legend. I love it. If anybody's been watching, whenever I am on the NXT reviews, I always rave about Last Legend. I actually thought she was going to be the first women's North American champion. Shout out to Kalani Jordan, by the way, very big fan. But I thought it was going to be Last Legend. But hey, they're pushing her now, and I'm excited about it. You like the fact that they pushing them, Miss Jackson and Legend, boss man?
Yes, sir, I do. I love seeing them on all 3 shows.
All 3. That's when you know they really believe in your character and they like what they see from you. To be on all 3 shows, and they are basically still NXT stars, I think they're gonna get called up real soon. Actually, I think them, Trick Williams are gonna get called up very, very soon. Well, probably not. Trick probably gonna be at least a stand and deliver, and then get called up afterwards. But hell, Metaphor maybe at stand and deliver as well, and then get called up after that as well. But either way it go, they're definitely getting called up for sure. Giving Last Legend a victory over Piper Niven this past Friday night, which that's another thing we didn't get to discuss. But yeah, that what happened. She got a victory over. Yes, they are hot. They are very, very beautiful. CNH podcast. Yeah. So I like it. We're gonna see what happens from it. Hopefully they keep that momentum going. Now this match was a pretty back and forth match. As y'all know, Damage Control is gonna entertain, especially Io Sky. Out of all the people in the match, in my opinion, Io Sky is by far the better wrestler. It's kind of a toss up in my opinion between who's again, Raquel, Liv, and Kyrie. It all depends on what you like and you know what all you like to look at. It was an okay match. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't a terrible match at all. We probably could have did without it, but I like what they did. So the match ended with Last Legend, Miss Jordan getting the best, Jackson getting the best of who that Damage Control that did the moves too, or what that yeah, Damage Control. They took them out. They did the I don't know what that move is that Last Legend does, but she pretty much picks them up and pretty much make like a back accordion and then drop them on their face. And then Jackson's move is kind of like a over the head, kind of like a modified version of spinning room. It kind of look like she jumps over their head and makes them hit their face on the ground, kind of with her legs, kind of. I don't know. I kind of see what she was trying to do, but I think she over jumped it a little bit. But if she executes it right, it looks pretty good. So shout out to them taking them out. Now, right after this, they had a little confrontation with Raquel and Liv. During this conversation, we saw Rhea Ripley come out. Rhea Ripley came out pretty much wrecked shop. She threw Raquel down, got to Liv. She ended up putting Liv in that little prison submission hold she did with the legs. Dominic pulled her out. Oh, well, no. She had to break it to hit Raquel again, keep her out the ring. And then Dominic tried to save her from the riptide. And Dominic ended up in the little submission move. So, man, it was a pretty exciting segment. It was kind of from one segment, from one person to one team to the next team to the next team, kind of like the drama or whatnot. So I guess eventually we're going to get some drama with Liv and Raquel and Jackson Metaphor or whatnot. So this whole segment, what do you think about it, boss? Every single part of it. Break it down or let me know what you think about the whole thing.
I mean, I think the whole segment was fire. I love how, we had Jackson and Legend end up on top. Then we had space down between them two and them four between Legend and Jackson and Rodriguez and Morgan. Then we have Rhea come out there looking dominant as always. So I love the segment. It was cool.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like I said, segment was pretty fire. Having my girls look dominant, man. I was a very, very, very big fan of that. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Next thing we had, man, we had Judgment Day backstage. For y'all don't know, right now Judgment Day consists of Dominic, Liv, Raquel Rodriguez, Finn Balor, Carlito, and what's Big Head name? I left my microphone's in the car, JR. I just didn't feel like going to get it. Make sure you relay that message back to your boy about my title I'm trying to get from him. But yeah, Judgment Day right now, they're not as dominant as they were. But they're just pretty much, it seems like they're a comedic relief, and that was never supposed to be what the group was. So there are rumors that WWE is thinking about giving Carlito his own solo run. Now, if he does do that, somehow he has to get kicked out of Judgment Day or feel like he's better than Judgment Day, however it is. So today, Raquel pretty much asked him, dude, what is your job? Pretty much. And for y'all who don't remember, last week, Carlito was kind of drooling over Raquel Rodriguez. So there's probably going to be a storyline with them specifically eventually. But right now, she's just asking, what do you do here? He was like, I do stuff. I fix problems. Like, matter of fact, I'm going to get down with a title shot. I'm going to talk to Adam Pearce about it. And he pretty much had to say that because Dominic said something about what if he's the one to beat Gunther for the title. And Carlito was the first one to laugh. So they're like, hey, not too much on Dom, pretty much. So he's like, yeah, I got you. So we went and talked to Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce said something about, well, I tell you what, if Dom can be a former world champion, I would get him a title shot afterwards. So we're going to see who he faces next week. I don't know who it's going to be. I'm really trying to think.
Probably Kofi.
Who do you think would be? You know what? That'll make sense. That'll be a pretty good back and forth exciting match.
Either Kofi Kingston or his daddy. One or two.
I'm about to say or his daddy. 1 or 2. Yeah. I'm leaning towards his daddy.
Yeah, I know I was right about Natalia, so that's all I'm gonna say.
They love to throw this man in with his daddy. Like, and it, oh, by the way, hold on. I heard a fan ask that about Rock the other night. What is he doing, man? Hey, yo, go to hell, JR. JR, first of all, First of all, I kill y'all on the mic every time. Every time we at a show, we get on the mic. I silence y'all. Well, I don't silence you because your mouth is just way too big to be silent. But yeah, I kill y'all on the mic. I kill y'all in the ring. It's pretty much whatever you need, whatever boss man needs me to do. Or hell, if I just feel like doing it, I'm gonna do it. The main thing is y'all can't stop me. Y'all can't stop boss. You know, we are the show. Every time we had a show, we had 2 or 3 segments because the show can't go on without us. Just remember that, JR. Now, back to the subject at hand. Dominic's attire today, his shirt, his whole thing was like Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero, but the shirt said Latino Cheat. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Boss man, what you think about this segment and what Dominic had on?
Fire, and yeah, it was pretty good this segment.
For sure, yeah. It was pretty straight. Dominic had on that heat today. When I say that heat, that's probably one of the shirts I'm gonna order. Seriously, that was a fire outfit he had on. He literally reminded you of Eddie Guerrero tonight for real, what he had on. But we're gonna see what they do with him. We're gonna see who they come against. Next we had a rare sighting. Well, not that rare. Lately they've been showing him a good little bit. I was right about who's again? Lillian coming back tonight. So remember, we done seen Last Legend or Metaphor a pretty good time now. And now this is like the 3rd time they done showed Trick Williams on Raw or SmackDown. I'm just saying. I think he's getting called up as soon as he loses this title this time. He's getting called up like right after. So shout out to Trick. Shout out to Trick. And the fans love him, by the way. Every time he's on TV, he does get a pretty good pop. Now it's starting to go to where it don't matter what city he's in. He's getting a good little pop in every little city now. So we're going to see what happens with that, man. I actually think he'll probably be the most known, other than Bron Breakker. He probably be the most known NXT star to come up, like immediately known. Not the most talented, the most, whatever gonna do, whatever. I think he's gonna be more people know about him. Maybe because of the theme song and he reminds me of Booker T, but more people know about him. Do you agree with me with that, boss man?
I do agree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, we'll go on to the next subject, man. Next thing we had American Made versus the LWO. And American Made is pretty much the Creed brothers versus Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. This match was pretty straight, man. It wasn't no bad match at all. We had the ground and pound wrestling styles of the American Made, who have done an excellent job being tag game with henchmen, pretty much. And I like it. I like it a lot. The film reminds you of an old Team Angle with Kurt Angle. They added a female with Ivy now, who she does fit that role that she's doing. I don't know how far the ceiling is, but I'm very interested. If Chad Gable wins a world champion or even an Intercontinental Championship with this group, that title would mean so much more because he has a faction behind him and he's been waiting so long to do so. Boss man's born. Dang, bro, he going crazy on you, boss.
Just want to put that out there.
That's it.
From the Tribal Nation.
That's it. Okay. Ain't too much to say? All right, cool. That's it.
They came from the Tribal Nation.
Came from Tribal Nation. With that, I'm challenging your boy too. So just shout out to Luchador and Canadian Red Devil, Hell's Kitchen. You know what, JR? You get a chop. You get a chop the next time. I'm sick of it. Chop right across the chest, goddamn it. I'm sick of it. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, man, let's get back to the show. They are very distracting. Get back to the show. Like I said, the title, whatever title Chad Gable is winning with this group, is gonna mean more because he has a faction behind him. He's been waiting so long. So I hope he does get a title, man. I hope he gets one real soon. It could be an inaugural title. They can bring back like the European title and he win it, and it'll mean something. You know what I mean? So this match is pretty good. Back and forth, luchador style. Winning this match, the luchador style, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee end up winning this match, but no short effort Chad Gay was trying to get involved. Zelina Vega had to get involved. Pretty much caused some distractions for the outside stuff. And Rey Mysterio got the 619 in. And then Dragon Lee did his fraud. Well, not his fraud splash. He did the fraud splash. And they got the victory. So next week, I think it's LWO going to go against. Who they go against next week for this? Who will win? I know New Day Advance.
You said give him the speed title.
Yo, they gave Chad Gable the speed title, he would have to quit. I swear. If I pop up and look up and see Chad Gable with the speed title, he's probably gonna bring it on the show. He probably finally see it on Raw if he do that. So nah, don't get you better not get that man a speed title, boy. I swear to God, if they did that, Chad just need to go ahead and move on. Say, you know what? Kurt Angle did pretty good in TNA. So yeah, but no, seriously though, there was a pretty good match. I didn't think they would have Dragon Lee do a frog splash. I don't think that was a powerful enough move to keep them down, but they won with it. What do you think about this match and the results of it, boss man?
I kind of want American Made to win, but it is what it is. It was a good match. What up, MTG?
MTG was having my guy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, hey man, I totally agree with you. If American Made would have won, I believe it would have been just because they already just lost to Wild 6, and they did great, and they have been doing great since they've been together, or even when they were separate. Three brothers were putting on a good show every time they wrestled. So hopefully they start getting up push. I hope they don't treat them like they treat AOP. They need more wins under their belt. Hopefully they get us some. So yeah. Shout out to them boys, man. This tag team championship tournament is going to continue to go on. I don't know who's going to win it, but hopefully it's somebody who is entertaining and going to keep our eyes on it, be athlete interested, because JD, that's his name. I'm sorry, y'all, from Judgment Day. JD and Finn Balor have literally done nothing with the tag titles. Since they got the new titles, they've defended it one time, and it's been boring. Get them titles off of them. They're not going to actually defend them. Because there are plenty. War Raiders. They're the ones who advanced. I think New Day going to go get the War Raiders next week, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. So, yeah, they returned and they're going to go get them. So, yeah, shout out to the tag teams on Raw. There are way more exciting teams to do something with, and they need to go ahead and do something with them. I'm tired of just watching the titles over them guys weights and they're not defending them. Not only not defending them, they're not wrestling. Yeah, I thought American Man was gonna win. I only saw the last 45 minutes of Raw. It's all good, MGG. I kind of was in and out of Raw too, but I kind of caught up before we started the show tonight. So it is what it is. It was a decent show, very very decent show. But yeah. This next match, main event, y'all. The main event, what we've been waiting on. Of course, Bron Breakker, the badass, the dogs barking. They barking, right? Going against Jey Uso. Jey Uso only had this title for like 30 days now. But Bron Breakker only had it for 52 days. Turns out he was like the second or third shortest Intercontinental title reign ever. And tonight he went against Jey. Well, if he beat Jey, I think Jey would have ended up taking his spot as far as the second shortest Intercontinental title run ever. So it was a good match. Like I said, main event time. Of course, Jey got the crowd behind him. When he comes out, he got that fly girl on too. We're gonna see what happens. This match was absolutely back and forth. Jey got a spear in. We thought that was it. Bron kicked out. Bron got some moves in. Jey had to avoid the spear at one point and kick out or some more moves. They went outside. They went back in. Eventually, we got interference from the Bloodline. Yes, you heard it. The Bloodline, and not Jimmy and Roman. The Bloodline of Solo, Tonga Brothers, and Jacob. So, pretty much, Roman has asked for Jey. Well, Jimmy has asked for Jey's help, pretty much. I think Solo's character sees that if Jey goes to them, that would kind of hurt as far as evening the odds. So he's trying to play nice to Jey and say, hey, come join us pretty much. He's like, he showed up, with a Yeet shirt saying, "Hey, we on your side. We trying to help you win." And Jay like, "Hey, don't come up here with all that. I'm trying to win my match. I don't need y'all help." So of course, eventually, Tama Tonga got a little too close. Jay Uso gave him a super kick. Then he gave Tonga Loa a super kick first, and then Tama Tonga got the super kick. After that, they went off on Solo tried to go up on him. Bron Breakker came to spear him, and Solo actually moved Jay out the way and took the spear for him. After that, Jacob came on the barricade, and we know we're gonna get Jacob versus Bron again. There's so many matches that we gotta see Jacob in, but this right here, this got big pop for Jeff and them staring at each other. With that happening, the match pretty much went on from there. Afterwards, who's it again? Jacob got tired of everything while the ref was distracted, getting the Tonga brothers out of there. Who's it again? Jacob pretty much took Jay apart. He super kicked him, slammed him on the table. Bron Breakker took advantage, got him in the ring, got with that spirit, and now we have a new Intercontinental Champion in Bron Breakker. There's a lot going on in this match. Actually, Bron Breakker at one point kicked out of a two super kicks, a spear, and Uso splash. He kicked out of it. So I'm gonna say there may have been interference in this match, but Bron Breakker absolutely showed that he deserves to win this title back. I just hate the fact that Jay didn't get a longer title run, but I kind of already said this. We didn't expect him to win in the first place, but I knew he wasn't going to keep that title for a super long time because they're putting him right back in the Bloodline story. So this match, the outcome, and everything around it, what do you think, boss man?
I loved it. Fire. Loved it. Ready to see the Usos back together.
Well, I mean, they're not back together yet. We didn't see Jay.
I said I'm ready.
That's going to be a thing. That's going to be a thing. I guarantee. Huh?
I said I'm ready to see him.
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, I guarantee this Friday, that's going to be a thing. Dad's going to be like, what the F was y'all? What was your antennas when I was getting jumped? Pretty much. Y'all didn't help me out. I got jumped, and nobody was there to help me. And that's when Roman's going to say, well, we tried to patch it up, and you walked away. If you'd have accepted us, we go back to our old winning ways, and we can help each other build mountains again. Get back to the promised land or whatnot. And Jay's argument is gonna be that, hey, I'm already there. I don't expect Luther to have the title. Bro, you hear that? Boss man?
It's gonna be longer than Warhawk. It's gonna be longer than Warhawk.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. He got you on that one, JR. Cause I don't care what I gotta do. It's gonna be longer than Warhawks. All right, you just remember that. So, like I said, man, this was a pretty dope match. I knew he wasn't gonna win long, like I said, or keep it that long. Like I said, the argument is gonna be that y'all didn't help me, and Roman's argument is gonna be, we would have helped you if you would have helping us. You didn't help us, so we didn't help you. We thought you didn't want it. So, waiting for this week Friday's night SmackDown is gonna be interesting to say the least. Now, we are at the end of the show. This was a great SmackDown. I mean, not SmackDown. I'm so sorry. It was a great Raw, and we wanted to shout out to everyone who joined the show tonight, man. We had a good old little crowd tonight. And I appreciate all y'all support, man. The sponsor, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate everyone who watched, everyone who wanted to join the show who couldn't tonight. Yeah, shaking my head. Hey, we're right, JR. Like I said, tell your boy I want the title match with him. All right, let him know. I want that community title that he got. I want it. Just let him know. So, like we said though, man.
I'm gonna clip it and tag Austin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead and do that. But like we said, man, we appreciate everyone who came and watched the show, man. We are very grateful. This is the Monday Night Get Busy Raw review. Tomorrow we got the Get Litty review with NXT with your girl Bonafide Boss Man. I think Wicked's gonna be on that show too. Wednesday we got the AEW review. Hey, what's the show? What's the name for the Wednesday AEW show now, Boss Man?
It's still the Mad Family right now. Still
Mad Family, okay. Yes, sir. Still Mad Family. Your girl, bonfire still on that, and Boss Man will be there as well. We also have the lockup lounge with your boys, Wicked Princess, Famous B, and MTG Game. I forgot Famous name for 1 second. I'm so sorry, y'all. So sorry, Famous. But then also we still got the SmackDown Friday Night Fighter Flight review. We here every single weekday. Sometime. Oh, we also Sunday. It's a Halloween Havoc. Am I correct, Boss Man?
Yes. Yes.
We got Halloween Havoc on Sunday. We're gonna be covering that 6 days a week this time. We are off this weekend finally. We appreciate everyone who supports us, man. Shout out to Boss Man, the new Majestic champion. Yes, sir. Show it one more time before we get out of here, boss. They gotta see it.
I got a little FCW. You gotta give me a minute.
Okay. Never mind. It's all good. We done seen it enough. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. Once again, for all you haters, Diamond champion again. We appreciate all y'all joined us. Y'all have a great one. We're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Peace.